Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Switcher T-Scored, and today I'm bringing you guys Road to a Vicious Metal episode number 3. In this game, I was rocking the Ep.3 Insanity, and I was playing 6v6 kill confirmed on the map Riot. I think in total in this game, I end up going like 48-3 or 49-3 or something like that, but it's one of my best gameplays that I've had on Advanced Warfare. I got almost 50 kills, and I remember I only died 3 times. And the coolest thing about this gameplay here is that I actually get 2 Ruthless medals in one game. So basically 2 20 kill streaks in the same game. And considering I was just playing 6v6 and I was playing solo, I thought it was actually pretty good, and it's the only game I've ever had on Advanced Warfare so far where I got 2 Ruthless medals in the same game. And this game really sucked because it definitely should have been the Vicious medal. I think I got a 22 kill streak or something, and then I died, and then right after that I got another 20 kill streak. So if I had just been able to string those 2 streaks together without the death in the middle, it would have been over a 40 kill streak, and that would have been pretty insane. But sadly, I died in the middle. You guys will see both of my deaths. Like, the enemies in this game were really bad, and I think I just kind of missed with my aim, or I just wasn't really paying attention. Both of my deaths, I think I had a UAV threat detection up in the air, and I just didn't really notice the guy or something, or like I said, my aim was off. And so I was really mad in this game that I wasn't able to get a Vicious medal. But I still thought it was a pretty nice gameplay overall. Like I said, it was like 49-3 or something like that. I included both of my good streaks in this game, both of the Ruthless medals. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. I thought it was pretty good, and you guys can see in this game just how good the Ep.3 Insanity is. It's my favorite gun in Advanced Warfare. I love the Insanity. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay today. I want to talk about something in real life actually today. I want to talk about how this past weekend I actually went to March Madness for the first time in my life. And if you guys don't know what March Madness is, it's the college basketball tournament where there's 68 teams, or kind of 64 because there's 4 teams that play like a play-in game. Or there's 8 teams that play a play-in game, and then the winners of those, so 4 extra teams get to be put in the field of like 64. So basically, there's 64 teams, and then it's just a college basketball tournament. Like in other sports, there's just kind of like, oh, the 2 best teams play for the championship and stuff like that. But in college basketball, it's so fun because there's all the conference tournaments, and then in March, there's just all these games, and there's always a bunch of upsets, and it's really fun. It's one of the best sporting events of the year for everybody. Everyone loves to watch March Madness. They fill out their brackets and make predictions on who they think is going to win and stuff like that. And I got to actually go to 2 of the games. In Portland, Oregon, they hosted a few of the games. There was like 6 games in total. I think it was 4 in one day and then 2 on a different day. And I actually got to go to, they call it the 3rd round, but it's basically the 2nd round. And so it was the round of 32 in both of the games that I got to watch. Both of those teams ended up going into the Sweet 16. So the first game I watched was Arizona versus Ohio State. And my track and field and cross country coach, he actually went to Ohio State. And so I told him that I was going to the game, and he got like really jealous and excited, and he thought it was awesome. And then Arizona is pretty close to us because we live in Oregon, so a lot of Oregonians are fans of the Arizona Wildcats. And I thought it was a really fun game. When I found out that it was Arizona and Ohio State that we would be getting to see, I got really excited about that because I love both of those teams. So that was a really fun game. Arizona ended up winning by I think like 15 or 20, so they're in the Sweet 16 now. And then the second game that we got to see was Georgetown versus Utah. And I actually picked Georgetown to win for that game because I thought they were a better team. And then Utah actually ended up winning, so that was pretty cool. The Utah and Georgetown game was a lot closer. I think it was decided by like 6 points or something. In the end, it was just a better game. It was like a lot closer and stuff, but you know, it was really fun. It was a really cool thing to go to. Both me and my dad, we went, and it was really fun. We used to go to a lot of Blazer games back in the day, the NBA, you know, because that's where the Blazers play at the Moda Center, and it used to be called the Rose Garden. But we used to go to a lot of Blazer games, and I've only gone to 1 game this year, and we just don't really go to watch the Blazers as much anymore. It kind of sucks because we don't really have as much money nowadays, and obviously going to basketball games and just sporting events in general, they're pretty expensive at times. So I'm really excited though that we got to go to March Madness. I've always wanted to go watch it, and I think the last time it was in Portland was maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. And once I found out that there were games in Portland, I was like, Dad, we should totally go and watch some games. It would be really, really fun. So I'm really glad we got to go watch 2 games, and it's definitely something I'll never forget. If the Final Four is ever hosted in Portland, where the last 4 teams play, that would be something I would definitely buy tickets for, and I think that would be awesome. But I really love going to watch March Madness. It was definitely a really fun experience. I'm glad I got to go with my dad. And like I said, it was just a really fun thing. Another thing that I really want to go watch is the Ducks. I've gone to see a lot of Oregon Duck football games, but I really want to go see the Ducks when they play in like the Rose Bowl or when they play in the national championship again. Those would just be insane to go watch. I like basketball in general better as a sport, but I definitely love the Oregon Ducks football team. It's my favorite sport to watch. I love the Ducks football team, and it would be insane to go watch the Rose Bowl or go watch, the national championship. That would just be insane. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay today. I thought it was pretty cool. You guys can see the enemy team in this game was really, really bad. I think of all the time I've spent on Advanced Warfare, these were the worst enemies that I've had. So right there's the second Ruthless medal, or the second Relentless medal, I think it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay.